Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridgehampton. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself, they can't charge me.
I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at Stella's shows in Bridgehampton. Spectacular lady who knows everything there is to know about bags. She doesn't want to be called the bag lady. She wants to be called
the purse person.
The purse person.
These are purses, not bags.
Purses. Now, how did that word, you must know how that word developed. Bags, purses.
Well, actually, the first phrase that was used was pocketbooks. And that's because women wore pockets on the outside of their skirts to keep their keys, their whatever, their necessaries, shall we say. And then the word pocketbook became synonymous with something like this. I like to think of them as purses versus pocketbooks because they are far more delicate, and I think, and they're more. The term purse is more feminine than masculine. So
I totally agree.
Mm-hmm. And something like this is a lovely purse that is actually a marriage. This is from China. When the country first opened up for export to this country, the person who brought this was the purchaser for Saks Fifth Avenue, and she brought this home. And she bought this in the Red Guard shop where that was the only place that you were allowed to shop in China in those days. And that was probably in the late 50s. And that,
So this purse is from that period,
That's
from the
right.
1950s.
that's right.
I noticed that this particular purse has like some stones, like cabochon stones.
That's
They
right.
look like coral beads and
Coral.
turquoise.
This is all natural coral, turquoise, and carved ivory. And then this is called a bracelet purse, where you would have, this is jade.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, they are. Every one of them is interesting. Here's another one from the 1920s, and this is very American.
That looks like alligator.
It is crocodile, actually.
Crocodile,
Full dots. Crocodile breathe through their skin, not through their stomach. And this is very typical of a 1920s purse. This was for when you got up to dance. You could show your purse without being vulgar and having it hang from your wrist. And or when you finish dancing, you could put your gloves in there. And all you need now is big shoulder pads, and away you go, and you're Joan Crawford.
You know, I was just going to say that that bag looks like something that actress Joan Crawford, movie star Joan Crawford would have worn.
Absolutely, absolutely. And something like this would be from the 50s. This is very American. This is the era of lucite. And this is very clever use of plastic. Very simple. It looks very deco, but it's not really. It's from the 50s, emulating the 20s.
Fascinating. Really, really fascinating. Tell my audience, how long have you been doing this?
I started collecting purses about 25 years ago, and then it became sort of a passion. And then I was reinventing myself about 5 years ago, and I read an article about how to launch a career, and it said to pick something that you know a great deal about and that you're very passionate about. And I thought, purses. And I went and did an exhibition in Miami, and then I was invited to do the Palm Beach Antique Show, and then it's history. I've been doing these things
And
ever
now you're
since.
carrying on
That's
the
right.
legacy with this lovely young
That's
lady
right.
who
This
is
is my daughter,
your
Clare.
your daughter Clare.
And like you, we take looking fabulous very serious.
Very
around
seriously, especially in the Hamptons, darling. You always have to look fabulous in
Tell
the
me about
Hamptons,
it.
right? Claire, tell my audience your full name.
My name is Clare Thanhauser, youngest daughter of Nula Thanhauser.
Nula Thanhauser.
Purse
She's
expert.
she's famous all over the world.
It's true. She knows a lot about purses and has no shortage of them. So
Yeah. Well,
good thing she has daughters.
Yes, that's right. Now tell my audience, where can they go to find your purses? Is there a store or a location?
Well, actually, we live at 173 Main Street in East Hampton, and people are welcome to come by appointment. And or we will be at the horse show starting next Sunday through the following Sunday.
That's right. The Hamptons Classics is coming up, darling. Tell my audience, is there a website that they can go to find out more information about your lovely purses?
Yes, my website.
The website is nulathanhauser.com. NulathanHauser.com.
You ladies are both terrific. Are you going to give me a
Thank
kiss?
you.
Both.
Absolutely.
Mwah. We'll be back in a moment, darlings, with more interviews and more antiques coming up.
I sip cognac, ooh, ooh. I sip cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.